BBC Radio Leeds.
It's 9 minutes to 9 o'clock. And a moment we've been looking forward to.
Yes, we have.
We're addicts.
We are great fans on this programme of the afternoon quiz show Pointless. It's brilliant. I regularly tune in at 5:15 and make sure that I have woken up in time specifically from my afternoon snooze to watch it.
Well, let me give your heart a rush. Here we go. You love it when you hear this, don't you?
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing in the house, you rush in.
Pointless time. Time for a cup of tea and a biscuit to watch
Indeed.
Pointless.
It's probably only daytime, it's sort of breakfast radio presenters and students who watch it, because it's on at 5:15 on BBC One. And we're delighted to say he's become a star through Pointless. We're joined on the line by, I'm not going to call him a sidekick, I'm going to call him a co-host.
It's nothing without him, nothing.
Yeah. It's Alexander Armstrong's co-host on Pointless, Richard Osman. Richard, good morning to you.
Good morning, Martin. How are you?
I'm fine, and thanks ever so much for joining myself and Katherine. We're both huge
Hi,
fans.
Katherine.
Morning. Lovely to talk to you. Thank you for coming on the show. We're just intrigued by Pointless, because you were never really supposed to ever be on it as such, were you? It's a bit of a funny way how it all came about.
No, exactly. It's my day job is I'm a TV producer, really. So I do things like Deal or No Deal and Total Wipeout, things like that. And we just did a run-through for the BBC, and I played that role just because that's what you have to do. And they asked me if I would do it. And about 3 seconds later, I said, yes, of course I would.
So you really always wanted to have your face on the screen.
I didn't in the olden days, but I think now, I'm a bit older, it's a bit of fun.
Yeah, well, you're a star now through that. Are you sort of opening supermarkets and things all the time?
No, I go to the supermarket occasionally. I haven't opened one yet.
No.
It's only a matter of time.
Important question came through on Twitter from Beverly Hetherington, who said, what is the actual size of the Pointless trophy?
Oh, that is a good question. It's, I would say, it's almost impossible to say without sounding rude, I would say it's about 4 inches, but very thick.
Right, excellent. Now, we've got a Pointless question for you.
Oh, okay.
Which struck us as being sort of similar to the sort of questions you ask on Pointless. And we actually went out and asked some people in the streets about this question as well. So that was our survey, if you know what I mean. We didn't ask 100 people.
No, it's not very scientific.
It's not totally scientific. But just think about this for a second while we're talking. It's groups or solo artists, their surnames beginning with SP, right? So these are all acts that have been in the British top 20, and their names, either as groups or their surnames, begin with the letters SP. So think of those. But we're looking for the Pointless ones. Okay. We went out, loads of people said Spandau Ballet, so don't bother with that. If you say Spandau Ballet... Yeah, well, there you go, you see. If you say Spandau Ballet, you'll get one of these, I think. Is this how it goes?
It is a wrong answer.
Yeah. Well, it's not a wrong answer. It's a right answer, but you don't get many points for that. So think about that. While we ask you about some of the other things you've done, you did 10 o'clock live on Channel 4.
I did, yeah. All I'm thinking about now is acts beginning SP. But I did 10 o'clock live. We're just starting that again, actually, with David Mitchell and Charlie Brooker and all that lot, which should be a lot of fun in the new year. Yeah, because
I had a go at that. I can't remember if there's in my column in The Guardian or on Twitter, but despite it shows the power of the press. Despite my saying it was no good, it's gone into another series and it's a huge success, presumably.
I would say it was quite a success. I think they're allowed to have a go at it. It's quite a hard show to make. I suspect the new one will be a little bit less frantic.
Right, and 8 out of 10 cats. Do you watch 8 out of 10 cats?
I do watch that, yeah.
That's one of mine as well. John Richardson, of course, from that is a big Leeds United fan.
He is. That's right.
I've been done well with some of your listeners, I suspect.
That's what we like to hear. You're a football fan yourself, aren't you, Richard?
I am. I'm a Fulham season ticket holder, yeah.
What do you make of the Michael Jackson statue that they've put up outside there?
I think, do you know what? If you want to fund the club entirely out of your own pocket for 10 years, you do whatever you want. That's my opinion. It is, I have to say, it is dreadful. If anyone's been down there, it's like a waxwork. It's awful, but, I think we've sort of grown used to it now.
Is Diddy David Hamilton still doing the... Yeah. He is, yeah. He still does the thing. Right, I'm going to ask you now to answer our Pointless question. Can you put yourself on the podium?
Yeah.
Right, on the podium. See if you can come up with a Pointless answer for groups or solo artists beginning with SP.
Okay. I'm going to go for Spiller.
Spiller?
Yeah.
Let's have a look and see if that works. Here we go.
Oh, it's a good answer.
Oh, it's a good answer. It's an excellent answer. Well done.
Terrific. Delighted with that.
Yeah, do you want to know our other pointless answers?
Yes, please, yeah.
Space, who had a number one with Magic Fly.
The female of the species, they did.
Yes, they did that as well. And, blimey, you've got a frightening pop knowledge here. Spitting Image, who had a big hit with the Chicken Song. Answers that wouldn't have got you many points, well, would have got you loads of points, were the Specials, which lots of our listeners said, Sparks, Bruce Springsteen was very popular. Just one more pointless answer there, the Spotniks. Have you ever heard of the Spotniks?
The Spotniks, I'm going to admit that I haven't. Ordinarily on the show, I'd never admit I don't know anything, but no, I don't.
Well, they were in the 60s, and they had an instrumental hit with Have a Nagila. Have two if you want. But there you go.
That's good to know. Do you remember all of this kind of pointless knowledge that comes out on the show? I mean, imagine you must be frightfully good at pub quizzes now.
I wish I did remember it. I mean, it would be awesome. I mean, there's certain things that with sport and music and stuff I'm quite good on, but I always think it'd be good to learn about science and stuff like that. And so we're always doing things on elements. I think this is good. This is all going to seep in, and none of it ever does.
Yeah, that's the thing about those things. Richard, thanks ever so much for joining us. A real pleasure and a delight, and we'll carry on enjoying Pointless, will we not?
Yes, we will. 5:15, I will be there this afternoon.
Indeed. Now, we got a text from, I don't suppose it goes well with the Pointless theme, this, so we'll get rid of it. This is on the real hot issue at Prince Henry's in Otley.